What's going on, my little piglets? It's your BFF Pork Chop here, and I'm coming at you with another work/life update. I apologize for not having a lot of content this week. This week in general has just been crazy. It's been crazy at work. It's been crazy at home. I got sick last weekend and just got over it like yesterday. And the only video I had this week, videos, were Chris and I's Pick'em and the Toronto Huskies, the latest installment, which I have up to 7 filmed now, 6 edited and ready to go. The 7th one I still have to edit and take care of. But I had full-blown intentions and plans to do something for Halloween this year, besides Chris and I just saying Happy Halloween on the Pick'em. I actually was going to tell a scary story time with Pork Chop story, and I had it recorded. I was going to edit it, and then I got sick. Like the very next day I got sick, and I was like, dang it. And my father-in-law was in town for the weekend last weekend, so even though I was sick, I still spent time with him. And then afterwards, actually during, we went to a football game while I was sick, which I do not recommend, especially when you have to drive back the last 30 minutes of the 2-hour trip. And that in and of itself was fun. But I am here to say that hopefully next week will be better when it comes to content. And I actually had intentions of doing a food review. I had 2 food reviews lined up for y'all, but I had no time to do it. Even when I would get home, like Wednesday night, I didn't get home till about 9:30, and I usually have to go to bed about 10 or 10:30. Last night was Halloween, and I hope you guys had a happy and safe Halloween. We didn't get one damn trick-or-treater. I was very upset, and in all honesty, whoa, there's something in the road. Is that a bumper? There was a bumper in the road. No, it was a destroyed semi-truck tire, just like right in the middle of the road. It was laying upright. I was like, wow, okay. And work was interesting, to say the least. I can't go into full detail, but my confidence was shaken a little bit this week at work. And it's back. It's slowly progressing its way back to me. But Wednesday and Thursday, gosh, it was Halloween, and I was just bummed out. I'm like, I should be so happy. I love Halloween. But I had some things that I had to do, and I'm getting back to what I need to do at my job. And that's all I can really say. I can't really go into full-blown detail. Maybe later I can explain to y'all what happened, but right now I'm not at liberty to say. I know that's kind of a tease, but I apologize. Okay. Just trying to play catch up here, because it's been a while. I feel like it's been forever since I did a video. I haven't even done a Cowboys video yet, and I think that might actually go up tomorrow, because I don't have anything slated to upload tomorrow that'll conflict with another. So I just had Huskies on Tuesday, the Pick'em yesterday. I have this today, and maybe a Cowboys video tomorrow. And that's all I got. Actually, now that I think about it, there was content this week. If I'm going to have 4 videos in the 7 days, it's just I feel like that I didn't have time to edit or do anything with the video. So there you have it. Today I should say, is Friday, and I hope you guys, like I said, had a great Halloween, and I hope you guys are going to have a badass weekend going forward. And remember, we got to adjust our clocks this week. I believe we fall back, so I think we don't quote me on this, but I think we gain an hour. So hopefully at 2 a.m. you guys will be sleeping, and it'll feel like that you guys got an extra hour of sleep. Maybe. I don't know really how that works. But Life is going great. My wife and I, we are actually, with Chris and his fiance, we are doing the Dave Ramsey Financial Peace University. And for those of you that don't know who Dave Ramsey is, he's pretty much like an expert when it comes to just money. He's just a money expert. He has these baby steps that will, the end goal is for you to be like a millionaire by the time you retire. So like step one, for those of you that don't know, step one is have $1,000 saved in your emergency fund. Step two is to pay off your debts from least to greatest. Step three is to, oh crap, but I'm drawing a blank on these steps now. Step three is to have, I think, 3 to 6 months of your household income saved up. Step 4 is, I can't remember the steps now, y'all, but it eventually boils down to just having just money, and the end goal is to live like no one else so you can give like no one else. So that pretty much means that, like, once you get older, you'll have money and you'll be generous. And my wife and I are actually talking about a few things that we could do to be generous and help people out and all that good stuff. Like, there's a story, just a quick story time about this. During the Financial Peace University, they're broken up by the steps, except for like 4, 5, 6, and 7 are all one step. It's like one giant conglomerate step. But there was a story about this woman that was an atheist that was invited to the Financial Peace University at a church, and a friend of hers were kind of skeptical. They're like, oh, it's at a church, but you know what, we're here because we need to get this money thing taken care of. Who cares that it's at a church? And so I guess they kind of introduced themselves, went around the room and talked, and she was talking about her life story, how she is a single mom that barely makes rent, she can't afford a car, you know, all this stuff. And one of the older guys literally took a key off his key ring and said, like, here you go, here's a 2013 Kia Sorento or something like that. He said, it's my car, and I want you to have it because you obviously need it really badly. And so the long story short is she eventually, like, got back on her feet, and she actually got baptized at that church that she attended, Financial Peace University. Went from being a full-blown atheist to finding Christ and getting baptized. I mean, not to get religious on y'all, but I mean, stuff like that kind of wells my heart up, and I'm just like, oh man, it's great when people find peace and people find happiness in their everyday walk, and they eventually become something that is much greater than they anticipated for themselves, you know, stuff like that. So we're trying to do this. Baby step one is like the easiest step, but it's the hardest step. You know, just save $1,000. But when it boils down to it, that $1,000, if your tires, you know, explode, or if, you know, you have to hire a plumber to come fix your hot water heater or what have you, that $1,000 can dwindle down to nothing like that. A Thanos snap away from just making that $1,000 just disappear, like half of the planet did when he did the snap. So that's the hardest step. We're working back towards getting it built up, but I mean, just pray with us, keep us in your thoughts, whatever you do that helps. And I'll do the same for y'all. And guys, thank y'all so much for letting me ramble and talk about this stuff. I greatly appreciate you guys. I'm gonna go enjoy my weekend. Like I said, I've had a ridiculous week, and hopefully it's gonna get better with this weekend coming up. Thank y'all so much once again for dropping by, and always remember, my little piglets, Colin Pork Chop loves y'all the mostest. Y'all take it easy, guys, and I'll see y'all next time. Have a kick-ass weekend, y'all. Bye, guys.